Hello everyone, welcome to Educ My Kid. Today's discussion centers on a topic of immense importance to parents, imparting essential financial skills to our children tailored to their age. From the toddlers just learning to count to the teenagers on the verge of adulthood, we have practical advice for every stage. So let's set sail on this enlightening journey, and together we'll explore practical methods and concrete examples. Stick with us to discover how to financially educate your child at every stage of their development. Let's start with the youngest, from birth to about 3 years old. Even at this tender age, we can introduce them to the world of finance in a fun and engaging way. Imagine a colorful piggy bank, perhaps shaped like their favorite animal. We can use this to teach the concept of saving. By giving them small coins, we allow them to take part in the act of saving, establishing an early connection between money and desired items. Now let's take it a step further. Create a treasure box where they can place symbolic items. This reinforces the concept of value and introduces them to the idea that not all treasures are the same. And how about picture books? These can be a fantastic visual aid to familiarize them with different coins and bills. By doing so, we're not just reading them a bedtime story, but also laying the groundwork for their financial literacy. By introducing these concepts at a young age, we begin to set the foundation for their financial education. As children grow between 3 and 6 years old, we can intensify the learning. This is the stage when their curiosity is peaking and their understanding of the world around them is blossoming. It's the perfect time to introduce the concept of an allowance and the valuable lessons that come with it. Start with a small weekly allowance. It doesn't have to be much, just enough to give them a sense of ownership and responsibility. This helps them understand that money is earned and not just freely given. You might tie this allowance to simple tasks like tidying up their toys or helping set the table, reinforcing the idea that effort leads to rewards. Now it's time to take them shopping. Yes, grocery shopping can be a teaching moment. Give them a list of items to find and let them hold the money to pay for these items. This hands-on experience is an excellent way for them to understand the process of buying goods, the exchange of money for items, and how quickly money can be spent. Additionally, consider setting up a home bank. This is a designated place in your home where your child can deposit their allowance and watch their savings grow over time. You can even create a simple ledger to track their deposits and withdrawals, teaching them basic record-keeping skills. Don't forget to make learning fun. There are numerous educational online games available that can reinforce these concepts in an engaging and interactive way. These games can teach them about earning, saving, and spending, all while keeping them entertained. As they grow older, they'll start to understand that money has value, and that it's crucial to make wise decisions when spending it. They'll learn that some things cost more than others, and that sometimes they'll need to save their money to buy what they want. These activities not only teach them about money, but also about making informed decisions. By introducing these concepts early on, you're laying the groundwork for more advanced financial education as they grow older, and their understanding of money becomes more complex. Between 6 and 12 years old, children can begin to understand budgeting and long-term savings concepts. At this age, their cognitive development allows them to grasp more complex ideas, and their interactions with the world around them are becoming more nuanced. This is a great time to introduce them to the idea of saving for more expensive items, rather than just immediate smaller purchases. Now let's talk about concrete ways to do this. A great example is setting up a project-specific piggy bank. Maybe your child has been eyeing up a certain toy that's a bit more expensive than what they usually get. Use this as an opportunity to teach them about saving. Set up a piggy bank specifically for that toy, and help them understand how saving a little bit of their allowance each week can eventually lead to them being able to purchase the toy on their own. Another effective method is to involve them in family budget discussions. This might sound a bit heavy for a child, but it's actually a fantastic way to give them a sense of financial responsibility. You can simplify the conversation to suit their understanding level, perhaps by discussing how the family must save for vacations or how weekly grocery shopping fits into the family budget. You can also organize a flea market at home. This is a fun activity where they can sell toys or things they no longer need to their siblings or friends. This not only teaches them about earning money, but also about the value of things and the concept of supply and demand. Finally, consider encouraging your child to create a savings plan for special family activities. This could be a trip to an amusement park or a family movie night. This will help them understand that fun activities often require financial planning and saving. Remember, The goal here is not to make them money-minded, but to prepare them for the real world. At this age, they are capable of understanding the responsibilities that come with managing money. For teenagers between 12 and 18 years old, financial education becomes more complex. It's the stage where we turn the theoretical into practical and the abstract into concrete. This is the time to introduce concepts of investment, personal budgeting, and long-term financial planning. It's about empowering them to understand that money isn't just for immediate gratification, but a tool for growth and independence. Let's start with banking. Open a bank account with them and explain bank statements and routine transactions. This will bring the idea of money management into their everyday life. They'll see firsthand how savings accumulate, how interest works, and the importance of keeping track of their spending. Next, we move on to longer-term goals. Encourage them to save for something substantial, like a trip or university studies. It's a great way to show them how making small sacrifices today can lead to significant rewards in the future. It's not just about patience, but also about making strategic decisions and prioritizing needs over wants. One of the best ways to understand finance is to simulate real-life scenarios. Explore online budget management simulations to help them grapple with real financial challenges. They can experiment with different spending habits, see the consequences of their choices, and learn how to balance a budget. Finally, introduce them to the world of investing. Involve them in creating a virtual investment portfolio to familiarize them with basic investment concepts. They can learn about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. They can understand the risks and rewards involved and witness how money can grow over time. Remember, it's not about turning your teenager into a Wall Street whiz kid overnight. It's about planting the seeds of financial literacy, about making them comfortable with money matters. It's about teaching them to be mindful of their financial decisions and understanding the impact of these decisions on their lives. These skills will prepare them for the financial challenges they will face as adults. They'll be able to navigate the world of finance with confidence, secure in the knowledge that they've got a solid foundation on which to build their financial future. Financial education is a journey that begins early and evolves with the child's age. It's not a one-off lecture, but a gradual process of understanding and practice. Remember, as parents or guardians, you are the first and most influential financial role models for your children. Your actions, attitudes, and discussions about money will shape their financial habits. Regularly discuss financial choices with your children, regardless of their age. Use everyday situations as teaching moments. Whether it's a trip to the grocery store or planning a family vacation, these are opportunities to talk about budgeting, spending, and saving. Don't shy away from sharing your financial mistakes and what you learned from them. It's through these stories that they will understand that making mistakes is part of the learning process. And remember, it's never too late or too early to start teaching financial literacy. It's about equipping them with the knowledge and skills they need to make informed and effective decisions with their financial resources. It's about preparing them for a future where they are in control of their finances, not the other way around. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share your tips and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more advice on financial education and other exciting topics. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time on Educ My Kid.